Hello, ladies, gents, and phallic representations of my childhood trauma. We return to Spelunky 2. Speedruns forever till the end of time. This is the one. I'm gonna go all the way to Hundun. And it doesn't matter really how long it takes. The stated objective of the next 30 minutes plus, because, you know, we will get to the 29-minute mark, I will die, and that will be the run that actually gets places. I'm actually looking for the Ujjarai because I am going out of my way to just make it to freaking Hundun no matter what. Okay? So, not gonna be stopped by no speedrun policies. I mean, already this is hot garbage. So there would be grounds for saying just restart, look for a better seed. I think that's a better way to do it. But you see, I restarted instead of trying to go on to a half-ass any percent run, because I just feel like I never really got that particular achievement, quote unquote. Just do a fast run to Hundun and have a baseline to improve on, you know? You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Uh-oh. Less than optimal? Less than optimal? What? I am pleased. Very pleased with this particular configuration, this turn of events. It's a good stuff. You can shove all of that key right up your rectum. I could use those bombs, but I don't need them. All I need now is my incredible capacity to dig down. This Turk is very mad. Turk is very mad. Please depart. Please depart. Thank you. As you can see, not in a huge hurry. Just, you know, a good pace, a good pace. Always a bit fun. Always a big fan of doing such things that I just did, even though it's unadvisable. And I probably should treasure this wonderful little run that we got going for ourselves. You know, being able to jetpack my way to victory here. Perhaps I should make sure that it does not get thrown into the garbage by, whoa, getting wrecked by fiery death. Alright, that had to happen. It just had to. Continue on this incredible adventure. Recently, something happened that had never happened before, other than way back in my teenage years where I had silly, unrealistic fantasies that I did not realize were stupid yet. And that is the urge and having a sweet concept, feeling like I really want to make a video game just to bring this concept to life. It ain't going to be something that will surprise you, but it's also not going to be something that you would have thought of. I would like you to tell me what you think about it, because it feels like it should exist already. But it also feels like it's too stupid for somebody to have made it. And that's why it doesn't exist yet, right? So let me know. Let me know. I'm going to explain it to you. And with the knowledge that you may steal my idea, let's be realistic. Will I really go to the whole trouble of learning Python and making this game myself? Probably should. Because it feels like a damn good idea. But I'm just going to run it by you. What do you think? I want to make, of course, a roguelike. This roguelike, its name is Roguelike with an exclamation mark. And the concept is to make the most, I want to innovate in no way whatsoever. I want to make the most solid, turn-based, isometric roguelike that you can conceive of. just extremely solid mechanics. And there we are. It has to be isometric though. That is like my one thing that I really do not ever want to budge on. I love isometric view. That is like my optimal way of experiencing an RPG. There you go. And you know, endeavor to get an extremely solid baseline of mechanics. And what I think are the a big focus on what's the most fun about a roguelike, which is the advancement. The advancement journey. I want it to be short runs, 30 seconds. I mean 30 seconds, well that's a little too niche there, a little too what was that? Something made me trip. Mr. Caveman playing to his usual weaknesses. Anyway, this is a roguelike called Roguelike. That is not the way to go. "30-minute runs." Whoop. And lots of levels, like you get lots of level up choices. Kind of have to wait here, this sucks. But anyway, that's like nitty gritty. That's not high concept. And the concept, the thing is, the innovation, it comes in the fact that this roguelike is themeless. Every mechanic, every aesthetic is distilled to its core value. Not endorsing the current turn of events. This is awful. There's no blunt damage, slash damage. It's just red damage, green damage, whatever. Can I pull off the skip like a real human being and not get completely destroyed? That would be great. Maybe I should be traveling now. It's been so long since I did this. Since I did this successfully. There you go. Much better. Much better. Gotta concentrate. Much better. I mean, it's like the super bad amateurish way to get it done, but I got it done and I don't feel bad about what just happened. It's all good. Distill everything to its base, themeless core. Even like the graphics, like use instead of pick your character, female or male. Pick your gender. No, pick your character aesthetic. Do you want to be a cylinder? Do you want to be a prism? What's your class? I want to be burly. I want to be burly class. I want to be ranged attacks class. That kind of stuff. Although, nice, beautiful. I haven't been in the Sunken City for so long, man. This is going to be the most painful experience that you have ever seen. Super sad. Maybe I should be concentrating a little bit. Instead of telling you about this game concept that has taken my imagination. I don't know. It just feels like such a great thing. Anyway, completely themeless, right? And that's where the innovation comes on, because the theme is like a outer shell that you can just enable in the main menu. Ideally, these are either... Oh, that was terrible. DLC packs or, you know, just updates, and you get a new theme. You get a fantasy theme to go on top of it. You get a futuristic, post-apocalyptic, Western theme. And you can tack it onto this extremely solid base of core mechanics that Roguelike has developed for you. Oh, no! No! I tunnel vision with the Mega Frog. 7-3, brother. 7-3. Tunnel vision into the Mega Frog. Did not see the frog trap. Uh-oh. Okay, it's all good. Everything's fine. You just shoot for good measure. Get some bombs. Apologize. Apologize, Trepanator. Wasn't I supposed to be going for Sunken City? Why did I ignore the... whatchamacallit? Why did I ignore the Ujjarai spawn? Because I am a rebel, that's why. I cannot be contained. Yeah! And anyway, it's not just that. The themes and every single variable and number. Yeah! It is all... oh, I forgot that we had stick bombs. Every single variable and number is moddable, and it allows the end user to create their own theme, alter every mechanic that they like any way they see fit, and release their own theme pack or whatever you want to call it. What? This is it. This is the real deal. Just jetpack in the crate. No big deal. It's exactly what I needed to make this a reality. Yeah. Alright, some spring shoes. I am rich. What's the worst that can happen? Just steal the spring shoe? Why did I steal the... I have a jetpack strapped to my anus. Why did I steal the spring shoes? It's just so ingrained in me as to be comical. The entrepreneurial spirit at the expense of shopkeepers. Go down this way. So anyway, that's like the basic concept of it. There's a lot of details that we can go back and forth, but that's the basic concept. Create not a generic, but a stripped down roguelike, stripped down of every theming, everything. Just distill everything to what the concept is about, which is the entire progression. Every run is different because the runs are so short. You want to put a ton of variety, like really go into the whole every run is different thing. Like I really want that to be a big core, a big part of the core appeal of it. Alongside the fact that every level brings, you know, that this is from Vampire Survivors. The incredible, amazing influx of dopamine. Because there's what makes a roguelike fun, which is the mechanics and maybe the gimmick that you have going for it, and what makes it addictive, which is the character progression and the fact that every run can make you a different build that will be exciting in some way. So I want to really emphasize that every like 30-minute. Oh, I have boots. Look at me. I found boots, I stole them, and then I didn't get stun locked by some scumlord octopus. Everything according to plan. I knew that being a criminal would pay off. Everything. Every crime pays off in Spelunky 2. I love it. Well done, Derek Yu, for teaching me the true value of larceny and murder. Here we go. Inside the evil Neo-Babylon. We'll try not to use these bombs, but I am not averse to using them. I am averse to using them. I am not opposed to using them. This is like the worst. The worst. This is what we're gonna do. Put a bomb right there. Hope that this is not indicative of the rest of the Neo-Babylon that's gonna happen, because holy crap, that was absolute trash. Oh boy. A machete. How amazing. Okay, we kind of have to carry this torch, otherwise I may be murdered. Wait, here we go. Nightmare. Only 3 ropes. That means my Tiamat is going to be cringy. My Tiamat is going to be hot garbage. I don't know where the way out is, but I would love to find it. Yeah. Alright, okay, it's all good. Alrighty. What am I doing? Let me concentrate a little bit. This is something I really want to put some thought into. We come up to this. No, no. Please! That was a little stupid. And that was massively stupid. And off goes my jetpack in a crate. How incompetent was that? That was like the most incompetent I've been in a long time. The second attempt, especially the second attempt at the skip, because holy crap, was that pathetic. The way that I failed to grab onto the ledge and instead I got onto the top like an idiot. Anyway, that's it. That's the concept of game that I have been thinking about non-stop for the last, I don't know. Wow. I was using this turkey. Okay, let's maybe not have such lofty goals. Maybe, you know, I have failed twice, so obviously now is the time to give up. I'm pretty sure that's how you accomplish what you want to accomplish. You try a couple times, if you didn't succeed, it wasn't really worth it. So just lower your expectations, try again, something that is that's easier, and just keep lowering your expectations until you find something that you can actually get done. Keep trying to use my jetpack. Perhaps not something I can do when I don't have a jetpack. Get me out of here. Let me know what you think. Does this entire concept excite you? Do you think it's stupid? Do you think it's a brilliant idea? Are you quietly taking notes and saying, foolish Blargo, you have dumped the contents of your brain, and now I will capitalize on the incredible idea that you had, and I will give you no credit whatsoever. Is that you? Is that you right now? I don't know. I think it's a pretty sweet idea, but one that I am extremely unlikely to ever make happen because I just, you know, I will never get around to it. And it takes a lot of work. It's not like I'm like, oh, let's make a game, a roguelike with some really solid mechanics. That's easy, right? I can whip that out in 20 minutes. No, that actually takes a lot of work. Not as much when you consider the fact that, like, it's specifically stripping down the art. It will be like isometric, or probably like 2D, maybe 2.5D or something like that. What was that? That had no right to work. It did, and I am thankful it did. It had no right to. Anyway, I have 21 sticky bombs. So we're going to try and make a decent 20%. How about that? That'll be a fantastic way to erase my humiliation. Or at the very least, throw a little bit of makeup on it. Not make me look so absolutely stupid. Or, you know, you could... What?! Well, I didn't know. It was, I didn't know what happened exactly, but I did not expect to instantly explode when I teleported. I think it was a robot and I teleported inside it. Is that what happened? I telefragged a robot. Must be honest, did not see the enemy whatsoever, so that's too bad. But yeah, that's what has been taking up my time. As in my thinking time. How sweet it would be to create this game/game platform. Because, you know, I think that it takes advantage of the fact that a strong, healthy modding community is what gives your game legs. It will keep your game relevant for so much longer than it has any right to. Let's do it. Let's do this thing. Questline %. Here we come. I feel like I have been setting my goals way too high for how little I've been actually running this game. Like, yeah, sure, questline %. That's an easy, accomplishable goal. Not one of the bigger challenges in the entire game. No, not at all. Anyway, manipulate this piece of trash. I'm one of your team. What are you trying to kill me for? I worshipped you. I went to your freaking niece's bar mitzvah. Little known fact: Quilliam, big ass Jew, is just a fact of life. He loves to circumcise infants. It's like a hobby for him. Doesn't even ask permission, just walks into emergency rooms after a lady has given birth. You hand me my baby. Oh, shush! And gets all old bris on their ass, and you know, gets the business done. Prettifying those cocks. Anyway, this is the exit. I have found it. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of this incredible roguelike idea. Because I think it's $1 million idea. Oh, gonna make me so freaking rich. Do not steal. I mean, if you steal it, at least let me know. Mention my name in passing or something. Give me a percentage. That would be great. Whoopla. I'm surprised it doesn't exist. It has to exist, right? Probably not isometric 2.5D graphics, fast levels type of deal, but a concept of roguelike where it's not even themed, it's just all the mechanics. And it's somewhat of a parody, in a way, to Paradise. You know, the enormous volume of roguelites out there. Basically, you are saying it has gone kind of generic, but you're creating something that takes advantage of that. But I'm really fond of the idea. That's all. That's all I'm trying to say. I think it's a really cool concept for a video game that, you know, I did look into. Okay, what does it actually take to create a roguelike? And of course, you know, it shows you the ASCII interface and all that stuff. I see nothing. I see nothing. My life is ruined. I don't want to use a rope. I want to face mega fish. So let me just maybe find my way up. This was the worst. Wasn't I doing questline? Yeah, I was. I just forget, man. I was supposed to be doing questline. I went out of my way to get this dumbass Jedi. Spent 2 ropes in the process. And now here I am, being a total moron about it, just ignoring the fact that I just bypassed the sword. Kind of a challenge. I need to go get that dog. Dog me. Oh, okay. There was an enemy encounter that I did not survive. Restart, rethink, reevaluate, maybe reapply my dose of cocaine, and then we'll be good to go. One thing I've always believed, because that's like what got me married. So I'm a little biased. I don't understand the weird corporate position. I mean, I somewhat understand it from a gross squeeze the gamers for all their worth perspective. But it's so odd to me. Wow. That this is not a widely recognized fact. How having a modding community can just sell your game for decades to come, as opposed to your game being a flash in the pan. Even if it gets super popular, people will just forget about it in a couple months and move on to the next thing. Enabling and supporting mods is like the thing that kept people buying and playing Baldur's Gate 2 for years and years and years and years. I mean, not really, because Baldur's Gate 2 has such a longevity where replayability is concerned. But you know what I'm talking about. Spelunky 2 right now is not even support. I mean, it's not against it, but there was never a single effort done other than maybe make the resources changeable and adaptable. I mean, probably some effort was done, some kind of brief consideration. Like, hey, let's not lock this up, you know? But I don't know. I don't know one way or another. What I'm trying to say is, even with not having the philosophy of let's actively make mods easier to be made, Spelunky 2 is still being played this much because of the modding capability. Look at freaking Xanagear making a Metroidvania out of it. Look at all the level packs. Well, that's not exactly what I was excited to find. But it's not the way. That's not the way. This is the way. Yeah. Give me to the exit. And, you know, countless examples, as opposed to the latest Battlefield 9999 with zero modability that people forget 3 months after it's out. And yeah, I get that you want to sell Battlefield 10,000, but maybe not even aim it at the AAAs. Just think about all the indie or AA development that has zero modding support. It's like maybe having a little bit of modding support will sell you a couple thousand more copies. I just don't get it. I don't get the entire concept. Now people just get bent out of shape because users end up altering their game. Another thing that weirds me out. It's like, how does this not flatter you? How is this not the most incredible bit of praise that you could have asked for? The fact that people looked at your game and were like, I like this so much that I want to look at its guts and make it a part of me, basically. make this game something that I have contributed to. That's how much I care about it. I just don't get it. The mentality of mods are bad and shouldn't be supported, or don't you dare make modding tools. You know, there's plenty of examples to draw from that I cannot think of right now, but modders being discouraged. I get that sometimes, and gotta enforce the intellectual property and all that gobbledygook. The fact remains, you're shooting yourself in the butt. My poison? No, I was immune. Thanks to the incredible ability to get immunity by being hit. Well, thankfully, now I have these climbing gloves. I would love to, you know, find the damn edge and be able to drop. That'd be great. Once these ice caves want to remain closed. Oh man. That was a very upsetting experience. Oh no. I see the exit, please let me do the exit. Holy crap, why are the ice caves so evil? I was like, are you one of those that doesn't go away? Because that will be very ordinary. How about that? Tiamat, what do I even have in my inventory? 7 bombs, not sticky? Alright, we can make that work. You better make that work, Mr. Blargo. Yeah, I just did that. I referred to myself in the third person. Bit of a problem. Our health total, bit of a problem. That's gonna be my thing from now on. That's going to be Blargo's thing from now on. Referring to myself in the third person at all times. We need to bomb our way through here. This is a nightmare. Referring to Blargo in the third person all the time. It's going to be my thing. It's going to be Blargo's thing now. And you're going to love it. What was that bounce? Why did the alien bounce off the elevator? I cannot freaking tell you. Alright, so probably summon monster is going to kill me here. That is not landing. Much better. I think that landed, but oh, mistakes. Mistakes were made. Alright, it's alright. It's alright. All we need to do is not go up this way. Okay, let me drop me to the water. We're going to go to the other side. This speed run, not the fastest I've ever done. Well, she mad? Oh, she mad? She's so mad. I just would love to be able to get to your shoulder. Mistakes have been made. I forgot that we have ropes. Ah, she barfed on me. It totally threw me off. Well, that was pathetic and I loathed it. But hey, lots of consistency. You can't argue against the fact I got to the final boss several times and then completely botched it. So there you go. There you go. There's my speedruns and there's my game concept. Do not steal. Do not steal.